Dave Abrams. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, and I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. We hope your family is enjoying the leftovers and the time together. In this episode, we'll talk turkey and a local spot where they are raised. But first, making headlines this week. When you awake from your turkey coma, please consider joining us for a special event to plan the future of the county. The Office of Planning and Zoning is holding listening sessions to hear from residents, and the next one is coming right up. The purpose of the meeting is to prepare for the General Development Plan rewrite that happens every 10 years. The plan sets the path for growth and development moving forward. Arundel TV taped this commercial about the next listening session on November 30th.
Hi, I'm Cindy Carrier. I'm not just the planning administrator for Anne Arundel County. I also raise my two sons here. We all want the same things for our children: a community that is safe, green, fun, and functional. That's why I hope you will join us for a special listening session event on November 30th at Old Mill High School. This is where we hear from you about what you want Anne Arundel County to look like in the future. Do you want new roads? More green space? More transit? We need your input. The program begins at 6 p.m. at Old Mill High School on November 30th. The school is located in Millersville off of I-97. Please join us. You can find more information at aacounty.org/plan2040.
So that's this Thursday, Dave. What are you looking for to happen during the General Development Plan?
You know, I want more snacks.
Okay.
Snack designated areas.
Snack designated areas, and what kinds of locations?
Well, you know,
Public transit or?
Yeah, if there were more snacks, then more people would use public transit, don't you think?
Dave Abrams in 2020, and the platform is more snacks for more people.
I think it'll work.
I'm on board with this.
Right?
I am on board with
Just
this.
a little snack. Like when you go on the airplane, they give you the little peanuts.
We are doing more access to waterways, more access for public transit. Why not follow that up with more access to snacks?
Thank you.
I agree.
You know, and an interesting fact, Kristin, because the development process gets a lot of, emotion sometimes.
Heated, lots of arguments, lots of sides coming together.
But we learned something really neat by just, getting down into the numbers and things. Anne Arundel County is literally 50% development and 50% open space, green space, farms type thing.
Did you know that? 50-50?
It is 50-50 almost on the dot.
Okay, so since I grew up in Davidsonville and I've seen a lot of build there, I had no idea it was still at a half and half mark.
Yeah, so the way I look at it is no matter how much development we have going forward, we're getting close to build out. There's not a whole, and maybe that's why when it happens, it gets so much attention because there's just not a whole lot of space left to do that. So I think the key with the General Development Plan is going to be to make sure as you get into that last section and a lot of infill development, things like that, that you do it the right way, right? You do it in a responsible way.
Optimize what you already have.
Yeah, do it right. Do it nice.
I like it. Do it right, do it nice. Dave Abrams, 2020.
I got all kinds of slogans today. Snacks.
Do it right, do it nice. I'm all about the snacks.
And bring snacks. Well, that's not all, Kristin. There is more planning afoot.
I love the word afoot.
Our Office of Transportation is also getting feedback on what options citizens want for roads, transit, bike trails, and sidewalks. The first meeting for the Transportation and Functional Master Plan will be held on December 5th in Odenton, also known as Odington.
Odington.
The fun starts at 6:30 p.m. at the Western District Police Station on Telegraph Road. Transportation planners are gathering information that will feed into the General Development Plan. You've heard of it.
GDP.
So that we are looking for roads and transit in concert with land use.
Got it.
So they go together.
Got it.
Now come out and see our friends Ramon Robinson, shout out, and Brian Ulrich, and Map Our Future.
Oh, I like it.
Another one. I got
you got
lots
the
of them
campaign
today.
slogans just running off the tongue today.
Now, by the way, Kristin, Telegraph Road is on the 504 route in case you're taking the bus.
The 504.
See what I did there?
All right, I'm going to add my name to the ticket.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm going to say Kristin Lagana, 2020, more options for my hovercraft.
Ooh, hovercraft. I bet Ramon didn't even think of that.
See, Ramon, hook your girl up.
We need more hovercrafts.
Hovercraft options.
More hovercrafts.
Snacks and hovercrafts.
You know, speaking of which, You just made me think of something.
Okay.
Sometimes I just look at maps because I like maps.
Yeah.
Right? Did you know?
Which is great because too many people rely on apps like Waze and have no idea how to get places anymore. It's great that you know how to read
I still
a
get
map.
lost all the time, but I like to look at maps.
Okay.
But one thing I noticed that I didn't know about before, in Pasadena on the south side of the peninsula, there is a road called North Ferry Point Road. Now guess what road is on the north side of Arundel of the Broadneck Peninsula?
South Ferry Point Road.
South Ferry Point Road. So there was a ferry that went from Arnold to Pasadena. We need
Where
to
have all
bring
the
that
ferries
back.
gone?
We could have a hovercraft with snacks
ferry.
that goes from Arnold to
I
Pasadena.
love this.
Can you believe this?
The best idea we've had yet.
It's amazing.
And at these different snack locations, all the different burritos we keep saying we're going to try and we haven't tried yet.
Yes.
I'm on board. I'm on
Yes.
board.
Do hovercrafts work when it's cold outside, like when it's ice?
Oh yeah. I mean,
They just go right over the ice?
the hovercraft I will create
Oh.
will have an ice skate a ski option so that we can just go right across like we're ice skating.
Kristin Elon Musk Lagana. Wow,
Yeah.
you got ideas.
Yeah. Did you see the
You got
new
lots of
Tesla?
ideas.
The new, it's like
The semi-truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Woo.
Transformers.
I know it does. It's a little Optimus Prime going
Now,
on.
what I saw, they didn't say how much those things cost, but
No.
Walmart bought a bunch of them. So, I mean, they
Always
must
at the
be
forefront.
fairly reasonable, I guess. I don't know. I want one. You want one?
I want one, and I'm going to create this hovercraft.
Okay.
I'm going to commission them to do it.
And it's going to go from Arnold to Pasadena, and it's going to have snacks.
And we're going to have ferries.
Yes.
I love it.
Lots of ferries.
Love it. Well, since Thanksgiving is now in the rear view mirror, we are officially allowed to freak out about Christmas. I will allow it.
It is now allowed.
We can talk about Christmas now, everyone. You're
the
welcome.
music, the lights, it's all here.
Yes, you're right. And what better way to usher in the holiday than the annual Christmas tree lighting at Glen Burnie Town Center? The big tree will be lit, but so will the ice rink and all of the kids' faces. So come out on Monday, November 27th, and I will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be there with our pal Sara Gannon.
Very nice.
Are you ready for some fun, Dave?
I'm ready.
Yes, yes. Well, there will be, of course, a visit from Santa, the Chick-fil-A Christmas cow. I'm so excited. Cocoa with a cop, which is awesome. This is going to be great too. Ice skating, hovercraft skating.
No, there's no hovercraft.
No hovercraft skating.
There's no hovercraft.
No hovercraft.
No.
Games and prizes, music, and my favorite, what's the best thing to have when it's freezing out?
We all scream for it.
Ice cream!
Ice cream!
This was such a great event last year, Dave. It was cold, but our hearts were warm.
Oh.
So make sure you come out. I'll be there.
So sweet.
I'll be there.
And we can't wait to see Sara Gannon there.
know.
I mean,
I'm so
she
excited.
really gets fired up for
If there's
this stuff.
anyone that has full of Christmas cheer, it's Sara Gannon.
Shout out Sara
Shout
Gannon.
out.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll talk to Bill Offutt about Kinder Farm Park. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, and we'll be right back.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Well, welcome back. Joining us in the studio this week, we have Mr. Bill Offutt, who is the superintendent over at Kinder Farm Park. Mr. Offutt, how you doing this week?
How are you doing?
Happy Thanksgiving. A
Happy
little late,
Thanksgiving.
but you know, still, just did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
We did.
Very
We
good,
did.
very good. And I want to hear all about Kinder Farm Park. Primarily, I hear you have a lot of animals there.
We do. We have the largest 4-H club in the county, and those kids have their animals there at Kinder Farm Park, along with our 4-H education, farm education committee does a lot of stuff too. So we've got everything. We've got turkeys, chickens, pigs, sheep, goats, and cows, of course.
Of course, the cows. And later in the show, Sara Gannon actually got to talk to Tom the turkey. But can you tell us more about this marvelous bird?
Well, Benjamin Franklin, of course, thought it should be our national bird.
Right, I remember that.
I didn't know that.
Thank heavens he was overruled. But
yeah, the eagle's a little better.
Yeah, I agree.
But obviously the turkeys that we have in the wild and the turkeys that get up on your dinner plate that come from the farms are a little bit different. They've been bred to be really big and grow fast. But a lot of people think the native one tastes a little better.
Oh, that's interesting.
I haven't had that experience, so I don't know.
No.
I mean, Ben Franklin was a smart guy, but what was he thinking there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not
Maybe
a
he
very
was hungry.
majestic bird.
No.
You know, it's not something I feel guilty eating.
No. Sorry, Tom.
Now, I mean, running around with the turkeys at the park, do you find that the gobbling is a little? Do you like it?
Actually, we find it pretty humorous because the planes flying overhead from BWI will set them off.
Oh.
As well as the kids will.
I missed my flight.
Yeah, the kids will clap their hands and they'll gobble at the kids. So
see, the roosters have a purpose for making a bunch of noise.
Yes.
Right? The
yes.
turkeys, they just make noise.
Well, no, those guys are actually trying to attract the ladies.
Oh.
Oh, so they're like regular guys.
They're
Yes. Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, tell us a little bit about the history of the farm. It goes back to early 1900s?
About 1898, the first Kinder came over from Germany and, started having the rest of his family come over. And it became an extended family. The farm grew. They kept adding parcels of land to it. And at one point, it was nearly 1,100 acres in size.
Wow.
And then in the early mid-50s, they went pretty much lock, stock, and barrel to beef cattle. Before that, it had been a produce farm, big truck farm. And then they went straight into beef and, became an agro business. And then they started selling off parcels. People got tired of farming, and some of them wanted to move, do other things. And some of the subdivisions that are right around the park, of course, were originally part of the farm. And the last parcel was 288 acres, and it got sold to the county in 1979.
Okay.
And now you have Kinder Farm Park.
One of our most popular parks.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's now safe for us to talk about Christmas the day after Thanksgiving.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
I'll
Okay.
allow it.
Tell us about some events you have going on for the holidays.
Well, December 2nd is a big day at the park. We got 3 different things going on. If you're an early bird, there is a bird watch going on in the morning, starting at 7:30, weather permitting. The Jingle Bell Hayride, our annual event, is going on.
That's the big one.
Yeah, right now there's about 250 tickets left for sale, but you better hurry, and I'll tell you how to get to that in a minute.
Okay.
And then the final one is the farmhouse is decorated from the holidays from various garden clubs in the area, and they offer free tours. And there are several dates that the farmhouse will be open for visitation.
Oh, that's cool.
They do a really great job.
Eat your heart out lights on the bay.
And the way to find out about all those events and to purchase your tickets online for the Jingle Bell Hayride is www.kinderfarmpark.org. O-R-G.
Oh, that's easy.
Excellent. Now, about how many tickets total do you guys sell for the Jingle Bell?
600 tickets.
And you are only down to 250.
And it's going fast, so don't screw around.
And what kinds of things do you have on the hayride? Is there caroling? Is there hot chocolate? What do you do?
Yes, there's a lot of snacks that'll be there. Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be there.
Awesome.
And then you get a nice long hayride out in the park, and it's just a really pleasant time. We do about 160 riders every half an hour, so timing is critical, but our friends group, volunteers, have really got it down to a science. They do a great
fantastic,
job.
fantastic friends group.
Can't do it without the volunteers.
This. Yeah, the Friends of Kinder Farm Park are wonderful. I feel like normally we save the hayride, and you always think about the hayride with the predominant holiday of Halloween,
Right.
you know, the best holiday
Number
of
one
the
for
year.
you, yep.
Number one for me. But I like having a Jingle Bell hayride. I think that'll be really fun, something great to take the family out to.
Every now and then we actually get snow. In
See?
this
How
part of,
charming.
And you can give Rudolph a rest.
Yeah.
Use a tractor.
Yeah, I love it.
See?
So besides the turkey, obviously, what's your favorite thing on the Thanksgiving dinner table? If you had to pick.
the potatoes that I make.
See, I was gonna say I'm a mashed potato girl myself. We get a lot of
Smashed
great
potatoes or roasted
Is it mashed
potatoes,
potatoes?
or mashed potatoes.
I think mine might come out of a bag, but I'm not saying anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
okay,
love
okay.
the instant ones.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
good.
Well, we don't know.
Well, the relatives
Another
haven't
secret.
been able to tell yet, but now I guess the cat's out of the bag.
The news is out.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming on the show this week and sharing the wonderful things that are coming up for the holiday season. And once again, if you out there are interested, and there's only 250 tickets left for that Jingle Bell Hayride, the website is...
www.kinderfarmpark.org.
Thank you, Bill, so much for coming on the show this week. And
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this. Don't go anywhere.
What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana.
Welcome back. Now, there was a turkey who was spared, and Sara Gannon went to Kinder Farm Park to speak with him. Sarah?
Thanks, guys. I am very fortunate to be here with Tom the turkey at Kinder Park today in Severna Park. And behind me, Tom the turkey, he is going to talk to us today about, yes, surviving Thanksgiving, as we all like to survive Thanksgiving. So, Tom the turkey, can you tell me, how did you do it? Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's always good to survive Thanksgiving. What is your best part about Thanksgiving? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Mine too. I like stuffing personally, but I'm glad that you survived. And now I hope you know that Santa Claus is coming. So hopefully you'll be nice instead of naughty. But thank you for meeting with me today, Turkey Tom. And we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. I had no idea that she was fluent in turkey.
I know. Turkeys have so much to say.
They really do. So, did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
Excellent.
Where were
excellent.
you? Dave, who always travels.
I quickly returned from Florida, where I had a very nice time.
A
and-
warm Thanksgiving in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, and we
Very
made like
good.
a mini turkey. We made a turkey breast, not a whole turkey, because there weren't enough of us.
That's understandable.
But it was very
Although
nice.
I still, even if it's a small Thanksgiving, I like the big turkey because I want all the leftovers.
Of course.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's you. You know,
Yeah,
you're different.
I love.
You're a little different.
There's nothing more I love than a real turkey sandwich.
Plus, there's a
Carved
lot of
turkey
Laganas.
sandwich.
There's a lot
There
of
are a
Laganas,
lot of
so that's
Laganas,
not really
yeah.
an issue. You got to have a big turkey.
Yeah. So what's a Florida Thanksgiving like?
It's warm.
Does it feel like Thanksgiving?
You go to the pool.
I like it.
It felt just like Thanksgiving to me. Watch football,
Yeah,
eat turkey.
yeah.
But
Pass out.
the important thing is not the turkey.
It's the people that you're with.
It's the family that you love.
That's
so
right.
so let me just ask you, what are you thankful this year? What are you thankful for this year?
I am thankful for my wonderful work family,
Oh,
including Week in Review opportunities and my brothers here in arms, Chuck and Dave.
shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to the boys at the studio.
Yes, shout out. I am thankful for leading such a blessed life. There's a lot of trauma and trouble out there, and I'm very lucky. I never take that for granted. I'm very grateful this year for my fiance. We're counting down. We're very, very close to the wedding, so and his
wait.
family as well. Can't wait.
Party of the year.
Party of the year, and all the wonderful family and friends that are supporting us and helping out with the big day. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how can I top that?
No, go ahead.
Oh my
Try.
gosh.
You won't succeed, but you can.
Well,
try.
I mean, I have such a long list of things to be thankful for.
Okay.
I will start with my family. I'm, very grateful and very thankful that my parents are in good health and
Shout
that
out.
they had a nice Thanksgiving, first of all.
Yes.
And My girlfriend Kat.
Hey,
I'm
Kat.
thankful for Kat. She's wonderful. I'm thankful for my friends and for my neighbors in Revere Beach, where the real life happens in
Yes,
Revere
yes.
Beach. I'm thankful for Anne Arundel County, and
Yeah.
I mean that. I am thankful for Anne Arundel County. It's such a great place. You know, I was not born here like you. You were born in
Born and
in
raised.
Davidsonville, but you
Like
know,
Tom
I've
the
really
turkey.
adopted this place as my home.
Yes, it is your
and
home
I
now.
love it, and it's such a great place, and I'm thankful that I get to see the water every single day. It makes me very happy. And
Yes, you've done enough work here. I think we can knight you in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll talk
so
to the
now
county
I'm
exec
official.
about that. Well, I think it probably has to be passed down from someone higher than me, but
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Maybe I can get like
I'll
a,
make some phone
a
calls.
citation or something.
I think so. I think we can do that.
Yeah.
I'll type something up with the letterhead. It'll be
Okay.
real official.
Okay. Cool. Wow. I'm so happy that I'm an official
Fish.
Arundel Countyan.
Yes.
Anne Arundel
Anne Arundel County.
Countyan.
Anne Arundelin.
And I know about Odington.
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 So, what's your favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table?
Oh my. Well,
I talked to Bill. Mine's mashed potatoes.
right.
And I'll also say, you got to wow me with that stuffing. There's so many different variations. I like the sausage.
Do you think his family is upset that they just found out that he doesn't make the potatoes?
We shouldn't
from
talk
scratch?
about that.
Oh, okay.
We shouldn't talk about that.
I love the instant potatoes.
That's your favorite?
They're good. I don't know if it's my favorite. I'll tell you what I don't really like is the cranberries.
Really, I love
I
cranberries.
don't care about the
Even if they're homemade.
Isn't it like, well,
It adds a little
does
sweet.
anybody really do the homemade
I do,
cranberries?
I do.
But not very many. Most people, they do all this stuff. They spend
do?
hours and hours.
Carl does.
And then they open up the can and just boom, just drop it right in the thing, and it kind of sits there.
There's some people that like that Jell-O mold, wobble wobble, slice it up, but I like to do a homemade cranberry chutney.
So the cranberries your favorite?
It's not my favorite, but I take pride in doing my own homemade. And of course, if you have a great Thanksgiving cocktail.
I like the apple pie. That's my favorite.
Apple pie instead
Apple
of
pie.
pumpkin?
Boom. No.
What is wrong with you?
You know that's not really pumpkin, right?
It's
It's squash.
Oh, my mom
It's
still
not
owes you a
pumpkin.
butternut squash lasagna, doesn't she?
Hello,
I'll
Mama
have to
Lagana.
remind her.
Mama Lagana, I'm hungry.
I'll have to remind her.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I haven't been invited to the cabana either, and
Well,
I'm very disappointed
We'll
about
have to
that.
fix that, and we
It
hope
hurts.
that you and yours had a lovely Thanksgiving and enjoy this holiday season. May it be peaceful and joyous.
Beautiful.
Thank
Well
you.
said. Well, that wraps up this week's Turkey edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook or YouTube by simply searching for Arundel TV. Please tune in next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next time. Do your turkey call.